Your morning news continues now on KTRH.
KTRH News Time is 7:17. We are very glad that you are with us. Also joining us is Roberta Wood. She's with the Communist Party of the USA. Roberta, welcome to Houston's Morning News.
Good morning.
Good morning, Roberta. Roberta, I can't understand why the communists and the Nazis, as strange bedfellows to be sure, are endorsing the Occupy movement. What is it that you communists and the Nazis see as something endorsable about the Occupy movement?
Well, let me make it clear right off the bat. We don't have anything in common with the Nazis. In fact, we're diametrically opposite. They stand for racial hatred.
But you're both endorsing the Occupy movement. I mean, both of you have come out and said you like what they're doing.
Well, I can't speak for them. I've been in the occupation Chicago almost every night. I've never seen them. So I think sometimes people want to jump on a bandwagon. So that may be what's happening. But I'd be glad to talk about why we're endorsing Occupy Chicago.
Are you jumping on the bandwagon yourself?
I feel like I'm part of the 99%. I'm a working class person and with children and grandchildren, and I'm very concerned about what's happening in my country. I think that, it's a broad movement. It's got all kinds of people in it, but the main idea is that people feel that the system right now is unfair and unjust, and it's particularly striking for young people who are just trying to get their start in life and aren't able to even get a footing because of the economic problems.
Would you like to see this country move closer to the communist way of thinking? Is that your hope, that the Occupy movement will begin to get Americans, at least young Americans, those that maybe don't know any better, to start thinking about communism?
No, that's not the point of that movement. I think the main thing that people in the movement are concerned with is questions of unemployment, of economic inequality, and, kind of an assault on our democracy, the idea that corporations...
But you don't like democracy. I mean, you would like to...
I love democracy. I'm all over democracy. I think that democracy is what one of the things I'm most proud of our country.
Well, wouldn't you like to see us return to a Soviet style of government, like the Bolshevik revolution? I mean, you'd like to get rid of this current form of government, and you'd like us to be communist. I mean, that's why you're a member of the American Communist Party, right?
The reason I believe what I do has everything to do with my being an American, not any other country. And, the source of my commitment is my feelings for the American people and my country. No, it's not about the Bolshevik Revolution, which took place almost 100 years ago.
Well, Roberta, hang on for me. I want to talk a little more with you about this and your thoughts and the Occupy movement. And I also wonder if you've ever had have you ever had spaghetti bolognese? Well, think about that, and I'll come back and I'll get the answer to that question here in just a moment.
Back to the information and conversation with Matt. This is your Houston Morning News.
KTRH News Time is 7:23. We're talking to Roberta Wood, who is a member of the Communist Party in the United States. Roberta!
Wait. Whoa, you got the wrong music playing. Why don't you put on Woody Guthrie for us? You got that?
I'll have him look. Brian, do we have, if you can find any Woody Guthrie?
Woody Guthrie, this land is your land. This land is my land.
But Roberta, first of all, you don't even sound like a communist. I was hoping for somebody that really sounded like a communist. You sound like a very sweet woman. I'm sure that you are, just a little misguided in your politics. But what would you like to see the Occupy movement accomplish? Do you think that this is going to move American youth closer to the ideals of the Communist Party?
No, I don't. I think what it's going to do is give American youth a place where their voice can be heard. I talked to quite a few of the young people who are there, and the majority I talked to are out of work, A lot of them have gone to college. They owe $40,000-$50,000 in debt.
What would the Communist Party do about all of that? What would you guys do if you came into power? Which then I would have to leave. But what would you do?
We don't talk about coming into power. I don't think anything happens in this country without the consent and participation of the bulk of the American people.
But what would you do?
We're talking about a different system, that's not based on profits, that puts people first. I was kind of hoping, I looked at your website and I was kind of hoping you were going to talk to me about redistribution of wealth. I see you're all over that. And I was going to tell you.
Wait, you think I'm all over redistribution of wealth? You certainly, by looking at my website, would know I'm totally against redistribution of wealth. Or maybe you're on the wrong website.
No, I wanted to tell you I'm totally in agreement with you on that. That was my message this morning.
Really?
Yes. I think we have something in common here. And I think that what we've seen in the last 30 years is a huge redistribution of wealth from working people like me and my family to large corporations. And I'm totally opposed to that. And I think a lot of what this Wall Street movement is talking about is the, reflection of that redistribution of wealth from working people into the hands of the corporations and the richest. So,
Roberta, I've got to wrap it up. I thank you. You are very nice, and you have put up with me, and I appreciate that. I'm glad that you're on. We certainly disagree on a lot of things, but maybe there are some things that we can't agree with. I'm horrified to even think of that. But
I'd love to talk to you again.
Well, let's do that.
Find Woody Guthrie and let's talk.
All right, let's do that, Roberta. Thank you for your time. Roberta Wood from the Communist Party of the USA, who says that she believes a lot of the things that I do.